Well, welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles, and today, once again, we're going to do something really different. We're going to do some truck racing, and we're going to find out what makes a better race truck, a Scania R or a Mack R. And what we got here is the Scania R from ETS, and we've imported it into ATS. And if you stick around to the end of the video, I'm going to show you how to do that, and I'll also show you how to take Harven's Mack R and peel off a chunk of it and throw it into your mod manager, and so it doesn't change or get updated by Steam. So if you want to go in and make changes to the chassis or the weight configuration, whatever you want to do to it, it's not going to get updated by Steam. And if you ever do want an update, you can just go and do it. Grab the new one from your default Mac, and I'll show you how to do that, so you can mess with it all you want and it's not going to change. So anyway, we're at Tucson Raceway here, and so we'll drive out to the track. I'll put some laps in with the Scania, and then we'll try the Mack R and see which of these R's is going to be better. I got super singles on both of them on the back, and I got 12.5-inch rims on the front, 12.25, whatever they are, and pretty much got the same rubber. I don't know if I could get the same rubber in the front of the, I believe so, and they have the same transmission and the same engine. So I'm using a 10-speed with a 264 final drive. I'm just driving the top 6 gears or 5 gears, and we're trying to get it where we only need to do one shift on a lap. So we'll lug it down a little bit, but it's got plenty of torque. It's my hot rod DD60 in here, so it's got plenty of torque, so we can let it lug down. And so both trucks, same tires, same engine and transmission, but they're different. We'll find out how. Let's do it. Really hard to race this around the track from outside. I might do a few laps in each outside, but let's get it down into 6th here. So I head out to the track. I'm not going to do a standing start or anything. We're just, and I don't really have a way to time it. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. We're going to, I don't know if you guys can catch, you might be able to catch the mile an hour just above the word navigation there. You should be able to. What we'll do is just look for the mile an hour number at certain points on the track and get an idea. The place we want to see is about mid-corner, right about here. Yeah, we want to see what we're doing on the way out, and we're going to want to see what our terminal speed right here is before we have to hit the brakes. I'm going to do one downshift there. Got to try and do left foot braking. This is a real tight one. I'll just lug it here. Do the same in both trucks. And then here it gets real fast. So we're going to do one shift coming up right here. Oh. We're looking for our speed through that start and finish. And that was slow because I messed it up. So we're coming out of here at 70, hitting 83. Missed that. Yeah, that lap's a scrub. It's really tough to. I'm trying to left foot brake and float 10th to 9th. There, we'll get it right here sooner or later. I've got to plant it here, turn in a little sooner this time. So 72 right there, that was pretty good. I'll just slow it down a bit here. Coming out at 71, 72, hitting 85. That was too slow in there, so that was my bad. Almost got to stop there to get around that apex there. a little here so we can get on it sooner. .73 through there. Let's try and get this a little better here. Carry a little more speed out. Yeah, we're 70. Try and do this one better. Still a little slow through there. Seems to be what we're going to be doing through there. It's going to be a little better out of there this time. That was better. We were at 85 or something on the way in there. It wasn't too bad. Run a little wider there, but we didn't carry much more speed. .74 through there. That was better. A lot faster out of there this time. Missed the gear again. Darn it, that just blows the lap. Anyway, we'll do a couple more and then we'll switch trucks. I'll tell you right off the bat, this truck is a lot harder to drive than the Mack. That was just 73 through there this time. Came out of there pretty quick. Try it a little slower in, maybe get a little faster out. Yeah, that was way better. So a little slower in is the trick with that corner. Took off too much speed there, maybe. Try and turn in a little better here. .73 through there again. Slow, but not bad. Go slow in. Carry a lot more speed out of there. Almost like this downshift right there, but I missed too many shifts to make it reliable. Makes me wish I still had my paddle shifters on here. Okay, let's see what it's like from outside and then we'll switch to the other truck. Gotta find a good position to get behind the truck. Understeer there. It's not terrible. Like, I mean, I got the tires. I've tried a bunch of different tires and different weight on the axles, and kind of come up with this as an optimal setting. Okay, well, we'll back to the... One thing somebody's got to do here is put a garage here. That would be awesome. If somebody was to, some kind of map making wizard, if they could drop a garage in here, that would be really cool. We'll drive around to the service and just where we started. Yeah, this transmission has really wide ratios and it keeps throwing me for a bit of a loop, but like I say, I'm used to driving 18 speeds all the time. It's a really close ratio. So, use a fair bit of fuel doing this. All right, so we'll go get the Mack. So what I'll do, I'm going to show you where the racetrack is and how to get here real quick. So what we'll do, we'll just go escape, go to Truck Manager, and I'm calling this drive it. So calling this convoy racing, I think. Gamer and I were doing some laps around here against each other last night. It was a lot of fun. And he helped figure out a whole bunch of this stuff. So here we are in the truck. So this is our little Mack hot rod. So what we want to do is, if you're familiar with flight mode, you want to get in flight mode. So you get underneath the truck and point yourself, you know, if you're looking at the garage, to the right, and we'll just fly away. And you'll see the racetrack, the road. So when we get up here, you can see this road that comes from the garage this way. You can see it winding off in the distance there beyond the interstate or freeway. So we just head over here, follow this on out of town. And if you're driving out here, these pylons, just go past them, and the racetrack's right here. Slide in here. Here's our truck. So what we got is super singles, same tires, same wheels, and same engine and tranny. And we're just going to check the difference in how these things drive. And this is like I say, this is a convoy profile I'm using with Gamer that we set up just for this, just for truck racing. And that'd be a kind of fun thing to do. Is I might put this little mod order. We got 17 or 18 mods, and it's not a lot. It's easy to do. All it takes is the base map, and I think it'd be kind of fun to do some truck racing with your buds. Anyway, let's get on with it. What we've got to do, we'll hop in with this one too to start. That's quite a bit different, actually. It's and I had to turn the stability right up, because if you don't, first thing you do is flip that darn Scania over. So let's get up to speed here gradually. So it's still got the understeer like the other truck, but we went through there a lot easier. Uh-oh. Already all out of sorts with this one. Coming out of there much faster than the other truck. Jeez, I missed that gear again. You can see how this one though is lots of understeer there, but it is faster. get this right here this time. You know what's happening? I think I'm slowing down too much, hitting the brakes too much. Too soon, driving it like the Scania. So let's try and fix that. Sooner here. Get on the throttle sooner. Oh yeah, get a lot of speed out of there. Still haven't gotten through this corner right yet. I think the best one on the Scania, we were coming out of there at 60 miles an hour. We almost did it with this one. So I haven't proved that this is a better handling truck yet because I'm driving poorly. That's good through there. 75. Let's get this turn in right here. Uh-oh. A little too soon. Yeah, too soon. That was a good shift out of there. We still came out a little slower than the best of the Scania there. The Scania is really bad through this corner. This truck is way better. We get a little rear end drift there, which kind of helps turn the truck. Couldn't get that with the Scania very easily. I could with slippier tires, but you don't want to be giving up there. Well, that's a better turn in. Oh man, yeah, I'm flying out of there. That's the way to do it. Oh, messed that up. Just hitting the rev limiter there. Shifted up too soon. See if that does the speed through the trap here. Oh man, that was close. Wow, quick through there though. Ooh-wee. Fast out too. That was real good through there. That was good. That's quite a bit faster than the Scania. 72, 73. Might have hit 74 once. That's really fast out of there too. Very good. Yeah, this is going good. That up it. Let's check it from outside, and then we'll just got to get my sight in on a good angle and everything to drive it from outside here. It's hard to drive it as fast like this, it really is. Oh, snap oversteer. Same problem as last time. Well, let's head her back to the pits, and I'll show you how you can do this if you'd like to. And I'll put the links to the, well, there's only really one mod that's critical to being able to bring the Scania into ATS. And the reason I was using that Scania is it has a low 4x2 chassis option. So you can get it lower to the ground, which is kind of important for having that cab over design, or COE, cab over engine. So what we'll do first off is we'll look in the mod manager and see what we got going on there. So let's have a look in there. Oh, excuse me, my word, I didn't mean to burp in your ear. So I've got the Scania, or the Mack R and the Scania R from RJL. And this mod right here, so you can see RJL Scania T for American Truck Simulator. So you need this mod, and I'll put a link to it, and it's not a Steam mod. And these are Steam mods, but you notice there's no Steam icon. And I'll show you why that is in a sec. So when I tried the 24.5s on there, they actually work really good on the Scania because they have a little bit less grip. In the back end, you can get the back end to drift a little bit, and it actually helps turn the truck a little sharper, but it wasn't necessarily any faster. So yeah, I'm not using this one, truck racing. It just gives a whole bunch of horsepower, but I have more torque in my modified open defs for these two engines that we're using. So the DD60 and the DD16. And these open defs are on my Discord. Or at least I got to update it with the ETS trucks as well. So there's not a whole lot in here, you know, sound fixes. And Gamer made this version of the ATS Scania truck cast add-on, because if we look at Eaton Fuller, here, let's go by name, and then we'll hit that. And so here's the cast add-on that has all of the ATS trucks in it that we use. But Gamer made a new one, and he's calling it ATS Scania Truck Cast Add-on. So I'll have to get him to explain how that works. And failing that, you can add your Scania into the cast add-on the ATS one just the way you normally would. It's not magic. You just got to find the truck name, and we're going to go through that. So got a whole bunch of stuff we're not using there. Trucks, some wheels and tires, Smarties. In this case, the chase camera. Not using the pivotable root camera, it's too much work. Dowels, sound fixes, some engines, air brake sound, and the weather sound and effect, because you know it's kind of fun to do some racing in the rain too. And a night move skin for Scania R. And oh, I didn't check to see if that was working on there. No, that's an older Scania. Yeah, it's not going to work on there. Okay, so now how do we get these mods to show up like they do without the Steam update? So we'll look at that. The first thing we're going to do is get rid of this screen. We'll go to the desktop here. We're going to go to Steam, and we'll get the Scania first. So we'll go Home, Euro Truck, Workshop, and we're going to type in here Loader Saints. Those are the guys who make the truck. Loader Saints search should be, I'll be on the second page, I guess. This one right here. So you click on this till you get this image, right click it, go copy page URL. We'll get a little notepad going here. We're going to paste this in there. And we got this number here, not the and symbol, but just the other side of it. We're going to copy that number, copy. We're going to go to our C drive, program files, 86. Where's Steam? Here. And Steam apps, workshop, content. And this one that ends in 300 is ETS. Go here. We're going to paste that number in there. And here's the mod. So what we want to do here is take this mod, copy it. We'll put it in, I'm going to put it in a test folder because I already have it in a folder. So we'll go on to here, ATS trucks. We'll just do a new folder, test, and we'll put it in here. Paste. Now we're going to right click, show more options, 7-zip. Oh, wait a minute, that didn't do it. And you notice that, oh, okay, so we don't need to even do that. Just drill into it, and let's go to, what you do is you just right click the 143 underscore content, and you just drag that into your mod folder. Then you'll see I've already got it, so I'm not going to do it again, but we'll see it in here. Or is it what's called 143 content.zip. Now, if you want to make changes to the truck, it's pretty simple. You right click it, show more options, 7-zip, open archive, def, vehicle, truck. And this is the R, yeah, we're driving the R, not the R4. That's a little older one. Go in here, you can go chassis, and you're looking at the 4x2 low right here. And so I added 1,000 kilograms to the front axle and 1,000 to the rear. And those are the changes it took to get it even close to the Mack. So, and you can mess with that, like change it in smaller increments, try up or down. You can do what you want right there. But anyway, after you make a change, just save it. And then when you close, it's going to ask you if you want to update right here. So you update it, and even though I didn't make a change, it thinks I did. So that's that truck. Okay, so now what we want to do, we'll leave this open here. Use the Mack. Now, how is that going to show up? I forget now. But we'll figure it out real easy. We're going to go to Home. We're going to go to American Truck Simulator, Workshop. And we're going to go in here, Mack R. And there's Harven's Mack R right there. So we're going to double click it, right click it, copy page URL, go into our little notepad here, start a new line. Now we're going to get this number, not the and symbol, everything to the left of it. Copy it. We'll go into our test folder. Where is that? Test folder. And we're going to paste it in here. Oh, where's the option to paste? Oh, it didn't. Oh, we didn't go find it. Sorry, my bad. Oh, we gotta highlight this again. Gotta go find the darn thing first. Copy, and we're gonna go back here. We're gonna follow that path once again. Let's open it in a new window so we don't have to redo the other one. And we're gonna go Files 86, Steam Apps, Workshop, and Content. Oops, Content. And this 270-880, that's where your American Truck Simulator Steam mods are. So we'll paste this in there. Let this little thing finish its doodad, just in case it's still dropping data in there. We don't want to end up with not a full folder. Okay, we're going to copy it. And we're going to go to our other here. We're going to paste it in here. And so there it is. We open it, 144.zip. So we're going to take 144.zip and drag it into the workshop folder. So we should see that in there. 144.zip, there it is right there. And if we were to go into this one and go def, vehicle, truck, Mack, chassis. Now we can pick, we got the little short one. I guess that's this one right here. And you could go in here and change the weight on the axles. I didn't need to with this. I mean, you know, the dual rear axles working fine. And, you know, you could fine tune it. You could put a little more weight on the front if you think it'll help. Bear in mind, you got to carry that weight around the corners. So it's fine. You're not going to make these handle like a racing car. They're still trucks. And you don't want a whole lot of weight because it's momentum that's inertial up to the outside of the corner. But you want to be able to get some steering action out of them, so you can mess with that. So anyway, there you'd make your change and everything and save it and get yourself on out of there. Cancel that. I just want to minimize that. There we go. So that's how you get the two trucks. You just pull the most recent folder out, because there was a 142 and a 143 in the Scania. There was a 143 and a 144 in the Mack. Just grab the most recent one. And now what you need to do to get the to see the Scania, because when you go to let's continue the game and show you what it looks like in the when you go to purchase a truck. We'll go to truck dealers. Okay, truck dealers mod. We've got two trucks, Scania and Mack. It's not bringing over the default wheels for this truck for some reason, but who cares? We're changing them. So there's the Scania. We're using the R. Like I say, it's kind of handy because you can go into the chassis. Oops, chassis, and choose a lowered version of it, which really helps because they're top heavy. And then you can go from there, and you can see the transmission choices from the, you know, you got everything in here, but you want to shift as little as possible, and you want it to be maxed out at your quickest point in the track. And so I was using this 2.64 final drive 10 speed and just driving 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's all you need. And yeah, as you saw, we're really only using 2 gears. If you had a sequential shifter like your paddle shifters, you could probably go a lot quicker because you could shift better and catch that 8th gear, which I didn't shift down to for those slower corners. I just went 9, 10. So you could go quicker with a paddle shifter for sure. And then the engines are once again Z-Mod's DD60 as far as modified engines, and his DD16. And there's my modified versions of them. So that's that truck, and then the Mack R obviously is simple enough. And you've all messed with this truck before, I'm sure. There it is in the stubby little form. Then we just change the wheels and tires, tranny, etc. Stacks. And just to reiterate, what you need to do to get that Scania to show up is go to the mod manager, and we're going to end the video once I show you one last look in the mod manager at this mod. And so I'm going to put a link to this mod below. I'll put a link to Harven's Mack and the RJL Scania. It'll be Steam links, but you've got to find these trucks on Steam. And when you do, bring them up one level, right click it, get that mod number, pull the mod out of the content folder, which I showed you how to find. That was program files 86, Steam apps, workshop, content, and the 300 folder for ETS and the 880 folder for ATS. And this has to be one of the trucks in your mod profile. Is what this does is brings the Scania dealership into ATS, because this has a link for it in this mod. For the when you drag this thing out of its parent mod, you lose the dealership. So you could put this and this in the Mack and the Scania. Without this, you'll see the Mack, you won't see the Scania. So putting this mod in, and you can run this truck too. You can run the T Series. Haven't tried it yet, and have a go with that, but that's just got to be in here. So there you go. Simple as that. You can go do some racing. I've got this set up as convoy mode, and with Gamer, we can head in here and go head to head, and you can do it with up to 7 of your buddies if you want. I'd really like to try that. That would be a riot. And just get on the track and do some hot lapping. I don't know how you'd organize a race, but just get in there and have some fun. Anyway, thanks for following along, guys, as always, and catch you on the next one. Take care, and bye for now.